Minimize.
Woo!
Boo.
And there we are.
Yeah. Take the hunt. Hello, guys. Ready for the balls out action? I don't
Oh,
know
it's
what
coming.
Balls out, you say? Hack and slash. Where they at?
Necron balls?
Oh
Necron
boy, did the
balls out?
Necron ever have balls.
I know.
Do a little quick little airbrush cleanage.
Did you give it a spanking off air for being naughty?
Of course.
That's good.
Did anything fun happen on Warhammer community today? I forgot to look. Any new controversy? I saw that the Christmas battle forces are still available for pre-order, so that's pretty awful.
What?
How dare they?
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I actually had a hard time. I was going to check before the stream and it wouldn't load.
Huh.
But that could be on my end though.
No, I think you should play Games Workshop.
Let's see. Nope, it's fine now. They have a new Christmas guy, the Auric, Christmas Auric guy. I don't know what this is. Yeah, there's a cute model, like a new cute model.
Don't they understand that their universe is grim dark?
This one's pretty grimdark, actually. He's holding a rat head. A little Skaven.
What did I airbrush? There's like goop. Like I know paint's goop, but like actually like just like goop.
Like ketchup?
Yeah.
Commander Cade, Nick, can I become a cute model? No. That is reserved for me.
Captain Friday 24. Are Black Templars fun to paint? Sometimes.
Will not do that 88. A cute rat head. Exactly.
Okay, well, I gotta see this model now.
Yeah, I have to look at it.
Warhammer community. Oh, it's a new Orc Mega Boss.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah. Aw, the
I like
Grot
little
is being chased by a rat.
Which is pretty hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And about right.
Yeah. Neat. I would say this Mega Boss is 100% better than the Warhammer TV Mega Boss.
Yeah. I agree.
Lucky Bat, awa! Alexander K, you watched the new Squidmark contrast with AB? AB. Auto braking?
Ass backwards.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense. Monitor, I got a friendly local game store discount on one of them battle forces, so I could not say no. Ooh, neat. I know there was a lot of speculation that you wouldn't be able to get one. Yeah, it sucks because we had to delete we had a video all lined up that was like Games Workshop won't have battle forces for anyone to buy, and it's awful and terrible. And then we had to pivot because it turns out, no, that's not true. It seems with Games Workshop, you can always kind of expect the unexpected, and so usually we just try to wait to see what actually happens.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say about assuming?
Always do it. It'll
Yeah.
never let you down.
Always assume. It's very good.
Captain Fry 24. I recently watched the Hell's Reach animation, and now I am on a Black Templar high. Yeah, the Hell's Reach animation is dope. Internet Man, new live stream layout. Yes.
What?
Some of the dude. Squig Mar miniature. Huh. Man, everybody's getting a model these days. We got to get in on this.
Ben Corey, damn, I keep forgetting there's no dislike button any longer. I mean, it exists. You just can't see the number. Which does make it a little bit less fun. Akino Kanones, that sad moment when EOB has no dislikes.
Once again, Games Workshop has no respect for small creators. We rely on the dislike button.
That would be a fun theory. That's a video that we should make.
It is.
YouTube got rid of the dislikes because of Games Workshop. It's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm. Moneteer, I know last year a lot of people complained with how they rolled out the battle forces, so I am really happy with the new pre-order system. Last year they sold out before they were officially released.
Interesting.
Captain Fry, who hath slain thine chaplain with thine unholy nerf-fed darts?
I get it.
Which Shakespeare is that from? I recognize it.
Othello.
Oh, of course. Frederick Rydell, what are you making right now, Jay? Hi, Nick. PRIMARIS suppressors.
I'm Nick. I guess nobody cares what I'm making.
Anthony Reynolds, might be too in-depth a question for this, but any quick tips for someone who is really struggling to learn highlighting? My current method is to base coat, wash, then dry brush, but it is really crude. Highlighting is tricky. Usually you apply like thin layers of paint to the top parts of a miniature. I really like to mix in a whole bunch of matte medium because it kind of thins my paint to the perfect consistency for me. It turns my paint a little bit see-through, but leaves it still nice and sticky and workable. And so that's one thing I like to do is mix my paint with matte medium until it's transparent, and then I kind of stipply smush it onto the model.
We have Case on the Beat, Internet Man, Commander Cade, Frozen Throg, basically everyone in the world asking what I'm making, and I am making EOB Complete happen for Wednesday's video. That is what I'm doing. So thank you for asking.
I'm doing a little dry brushage right now, and I found that the best way to have a really nice crisp dry brush is actually to very slightly wet your brush. But it's a little dangerous because it can deposit too much paint if you're not careful. Whereas a truly dry brush tends to deposit almost no paint. But it's working. It is still looking just ever so slightly dry. Sometimes, like, have you ever dry brushed and your paint is so dry that you actually see like dust of paint float off? I think that's when you really get that kind of crusty, dusty look. Artist Opus has some really good videos on dry brushing. Actually, all of his videos are on dry brushing.
Commander Cade, can we get a sneak peek of Wednesday's video?
No.
It's about painting.
We were supposed to talk about that sort of stuff before we released that.
Whoops.
Didn't you read the NDA from Games Workshop?
Oh no!
Frederick
They're
Rydell.
gonna shut down our YouTube channel now.
Thanks for making EOB completes. Yeah.
Woo!
Captain Fry 24, is that a White Templar? Yes, it is. I just got got a little sick and tired of the old black armor, so these guys decided to have white armor. And if you look at the old, like, 3rd edition art, there's tons and tons and tons of whites and red Black Templar armor.
Anthony Reynolds, I only just learned what matte medium is watching the channel. I'll have to try it. Thanks. It helps.
Champ Styles, if Games Workshop gave you the opportunity to add any type of alien race to the tile, what type would you add? I would add the humans with the Guavesa. I saw a really, really cool kit bash today where somebody took one of the Necromunda gangs, like the Van Ser, the really high-tech ones. They used those bodies and legs, and then they put Tau parts on top of that, and it looks really, really good.
Zamo, man, EOB complete. As far as I love the vid, sometimes I feel like in a hurry for the end to arrive to see what people are up to. Really inspiring, to be honest.
It is fun to see like what kits are popular, what kits are not popular.
I know.
There's some fun kit bashes. What are the non-GW things people are working on?
Yeah, and sometimes it's weird because like we'll have a day where it's just like a lot of Tau. Like more Tau than usual. And that doesn't, you know.
Grey Knights too are like we'll have a ton or none.
Yeah. And I don't know what that is. It's probably just magic that's allowing that, since you know the number that we pick is kind of arbitrary. We usually pick like 54 for the whole week. We just split that between the two videos.
Mongoose, hey, hiya Jay. I have just started painting out Black Templar, and I am painting up the new Crusade squad. I'm absolutely unsure how to approach painting white over black for the shoulder pads. Do you have any advice? Yes, I would say start out by painting gray, because it'll cover much better than white. And then once you've painted the shoulder pads gray, then paint the shoulder pads white. And yeah, that way you'll probably only have to do like 4 coats to get good coverage, instead of 10.
Flipnut Dude at 88. I still really like your High Lord Jeans dealer idea.
Yeah.
Maximus, do you feel like your models aren't good enough?
Sometimes. Usually the I just keep painting them until I'm okay with them.
Yeah, and if you feel like that all the time, then you should stop going online. That's the exception. Those are the exception.
Most people don't paint their models.
Right. Then the people that are like really insanely good. I mean, you know the amount of hours that they're putting in is upsetting. 'Cause a lot of those people online, they're like commission painters, or they have a channel, or they're doing something other, they're doing something else, and so they have all the time in the world to paint.
Captain Fry 24.
Productions.
Did you get that
Toast
new
Productions.
Black Templar Castellan? That boy chonk. I'm not. Oh, I'm sure I'll pick it up. I like the Black Temp.
You know, I'm not going to. Yep, I said it. Toast Productions, scrubbing minis in simple green. Yes.
Ben Corey, the Gene Stealers cult in the new Shadow Throne box looks great. I want that Lady Saboteur. Yeah. Haven't looked at that box very closely. It's kind of annoying that it just comes with two. It comes with two new models, but like they're both kind of just characters. I feel like I would just wait for them to get released separately.
Oh, is this one of those boxes where everything is normal, but they change two things?
Yeah.
They make one new character?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one new character for the Gene Stealer cult and one new character for the Custodes.
Ah. Joe Runge. Hey Jay, please tell me more about how it is easier to live paint and respond to live build and respond to comments. I guess versus.
Brush, there's the steps for painting are a lot smaller. Just brushstroke, read a comment, brushstroke, read the chat, brushstroke, say something. As opposed to, all right, I'm going to have to figure out where do I want to drill this pin, and then drill. Like, there's a lot more
Yeah.
intense concentration that goes into building.
You almost have to pay attention
Yeah.
the entire time
Mhm.
doing it. Commander Cade, Nick racist against Templars. I mean, you said it, not me. Captain Fry 24, Battle Scribe, more like wish list simulator.
American Bully, Greco Bully, Campa, GBKG line are those rocks on the base kitty litter. I actually have a video on exactly how I made these bases, called Games Workshop's Biggest Mistake, or Fixing Games Workshop's Biggest Mistake. Regulus 22, hey Jay, do you have any tips for painting cloaks and capes? I've had really good success with contrast paints. You throw on a contrast layer, you let it dry, and then you apply some more highlights and maybe some more shadows. Commander Cade, how much ammo do you think that the cases on the suppressors backpacks could carry? Why need the belt when it looks like a normal drum? That is true. It's a very, very small drum of bullets. It's almost like 100,000 bullets would fit in the chain, and then like 15 would fit in the actual drum magazine. It could be one of those things where it's been altered for like the scale of the miniatures.
Dirty. Whoa, that base looks awesome. How'd you do the thorns?
Ooh, wouldn't you like to know? You
Ooh,
may
maybe
get a
you'll.
little hint on how I did the thorns on Wednesday.
Ooh wee. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, we're really teasing today, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially with that little burp.
Yeah, you guys are gonna like Wednesday's video.
Mm-hmm.
Maximus, Tau versus Guard is just playing bolt action but sci-fi.
Flipnut did 88. I'm a better builder than painter. I need silence or deafening music while I paint. Requires a ton of focus.
I like that it's deafening.
Mm.
You just turn on the Chumbawamba and you just zonk out. That's what the kids are listening to these days, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I need to pretty much focus on everything because I'm not good at anything. So I need a lot of just paying attention. Like I sometimes can't even listen to music if I'm like doing something for the first time because I just don't. I have to just do it.
I'm using far too small a brush for this. I'm going to switch in just a second. You always want to use the biggest brush you possibly can get away with because it'll hold more paint and it'll deposit more paint faster. Commander Cade, what is something in Warhammer that you don't think a Custodes could beat in a 1v1 melee-only fight? Probably like an orc in mega armor. I mean, they could take him in a 1v1 fight, but I feel like it'd be a tougher battle. Ben Corey, I am definitely going to use your basing ideas for my flyers. Do you have a video on a land speeder? I actually do. It's a very old video where I used bolts, long bolts, to create a better flying stance. It's an okay concept. I think if you're wondering just how to attach a land speeder to the pine or the tree bark or the bark chips, I would say maybe a thicker nail, like a small nail, like something you'd hang a picture with. That would probably give you a good surface area without a lot of bounce or flex. Flipping that dude, that idiot. The Emperor reloads.
Tanner, follow along. How do y'all feel about the new competition for Warhammer Plus, where winners can get a Blood Angels army or Gene Stealer cult?
It's fine. I don't think anybody should make their subscribing decision because of that, because it's a sweepstakes. Like, you're not gonna win statistically.
No, we're gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
God, if we win, that's the best.
That would be awesome.
That'd be literally perfect.
So I'd say if you're a subscriber to Warhammer Plus, probably think of it as a perk.
Yeah, and I bet they do that every so often.
Yeah, probably.
They'll do another thing. I mean, they did that with the you win a paint set or whatever.
Yeah.
To promote their masterclass stuff. Wes Anderson, I have hundreds of models and yet really to start painting anything, and what should I start on first? Space Marines, Necrons, Orcs, or Sisters of Battle?
Sisters of Battle.
There you go. It's been decided. You're going to start on that. Commander Cade, it's funny to me that almost all Warhammer fans listen to rock or heavy metal related music, but my music is like super chill popish music.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a general music people listen to.
I do agree with that statement. It seems like a lot of people listen to some heavier stuff.
Mm.
I like something with a little movement, but I don't know if those are my favorite.
I like the Beatles.
Yeah, that's like the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm. I know the some of the nerdiest people I know listen to like heavy metal.
Yeah, because they need something to feel that way.
The Crusader King. Jay, do you have any tips on painting power swords for my Templars? I don't know. In the video, Games Workshop should rip themselves off. I paint some power weapons using just layering different shades of blue, and that worked pretty good. If you have an airbrush, you could always try the airbrush and tape route.
Boo, Mark. How have you praised Zinch today?
I don't know. I got up at a weird time. That's change.
That is change.
Flim with a dude. As a young person, I do indeed listen to Chumbawamba, as many of the humans my age do as such.
Of course.
Legacy S117. Hey, Jay and Nick. Hope all is well. Interesting scheme you have there. What chapter is it? It's going to be Black Templar, but I painted their armor white just because I felt like it. Perhaps for this crusading force, they decided to distinguish their kind of airborne infantry with white armor.
Jimmy Bob, lads, your content recently has been clean. The obvious effort put into the production quality has taken your videos to another level. Please keep it coming.
Yeah. Nope, we're closing up shop. Had a good run.
Yeah, we're gonna film it on some really old iPhones, I think, from now on.
Remember that day where we spent like hours trying to take a bunch of photos with a bunch of iPhones?
Yeah, and
They
they were all
all
the same.
looked about the same.
Yep. I don't think they were old. Like they were all separated by enough years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like if you had like an iPhone 3G or whatever, I'm sure that would help.
Yeah.
Or like the OG one. I remember like I think the OG one you couldn't film video on it. It was just photos.
Hmm.
It's pretty wild. Ooh, Jason M. Film on VHS.
Oh, there you go. Now there's an idea.
I'm a little bit more of a Betamax man myself,
Mhm.
but okay. Flipping up to it at 88. Super 8s. There you go.
That's a good movie. That's a good J.J. Abrams movie.
Yeah, and that's the Super 8 that we're talking about.
It's like E.T. if it was scary and violent.
Mm-hmm. Maximus. Throwback Thursday, old models on VHS. There you go.
I'm gonna leave them like this. This is the
Oh.
finishing step.
I like it. It's pretty fun.
Honest Mecha, Jerry, are you painting them to look overheated? No. Oh, you guys are gonna go wild for what I'm gonna do to these guys.
Ooh, are you gonna pee on them?
Mm-hmm. All over.
Ooh, I hear squishy noises in the background.
Have any black paint? Yes, good.
Ooh.
Captain Fry 24. Warhammer Plus is kind of underrated. There are in fact things on there.
There are. A lot of people would disagree with you, though.
I mean, the hard part is all of the content. Some of the content appeals to some of the people. Like I don't care about the white dwarfs at all.
Yeah,
And
but
so
you know
that's-
there was somebody that does.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's kind of how they have to do it. I mean, that's how Netflix is.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen most of the stuff on there because it's garbage. But the stuff that's on there that I like is awesome. It's perfect. Legacy S7 117. God, after watching the Chaplain collection video today, I definitely have the inkling to paint a Chaplain up.
Tramari, if they ever improve the animation quality, I'll consider Warhammer Plus. Well, let me let you in on a secret. It's what you get, and I think it's plenty good enough for storytelling.
Yeah.
Is it clogged? Is it clogged with water?
Is it clogged with water?
I don't know. Nothing was coming out. Andrew Fairbanks, how did you do the shoulders? I painted them black by hand, and then I used my superfine Infinity CR Plus airbrush to airbrush a little spot of gray on the top of each shoulder as a highlight. Yeah, nothing is making it through. Alright.
This is a good tip for you. Goldie Hood, gotta thin your water.
There, that's a good. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, your water's not thin enough.
Maybe I'm not getting a good air seal between my nozzle and needle, or my nozzle and airbrush.
Yeah, but did you thin your water?
I did not. Ooh, that looks like that might have worked. Uh-oh, wait a second. Now what's wrong?
Ooh, Daniel Thompson, use Gatorade instead of water. That's a good idea. That's usually what I do for my models.
There we
It
go.
does kind of make them a little sticky though, so that could be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
A little Gatorade in the airbrush.
Offset TV, did you kit bash the shoulders? I did kit bash on one of them. I gave them a Death Watch shoulder pad to show that he has been through the Death Watch and made it back to the Black Templar chapter.
Wow. You know he's gonna be the first one that dies.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the fun things about this game. Is you know, you can create this beautiful story of this hero, and then it just dies to an orc boy.
Mm-hmm.
No name orc boy, just some orc boy. Daniel Thompson. If your model is sticky, you don't need to magnetize your models.
There you go. I remember on our magnets don't magnetize your models video, somebody said that they poster tack all of their weapon options.
Damn. Woo.
Jake Dog, Warhammer Plus is so bad. It's only good because we are getting a model and the app included, and because there were a couple other free things, the videos are not consistent enough. It's poor efforts. Nah, I think they're trying really hard on everything. And really most of it's pretty darn good. Yeah. I think people are just mega critical because it exists. And there's nothing nerds hate more than a thing.
And change. A thing and change.
But yeah, I'm okay with this stuff on there. I don't think anything is like, oh, they're not trying. I think there's plenty of things that they're trying on, and they're just not that good because battle reports aren't that good. I don't know if there's a way to make them good. You know, painting is, seeing good painting is interesting, but it's not like exciting. Right.
And yeah, I mean, especially the way that they're presenting it is a masterclass. So it is. You see every brushstroke, you do everything. But yeah.
I also wonder.
I think it'd be perfect on YouTube.
Animations aren't for everyone. Like, there's a lot of people who just don't like animated things.
Yeah, they don't like fun. Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like if you see like a review for like a Chinese food restaurant where they're like, I don't like Chinese food, and this place was no different.
Yeah. Like, well, there you go.
Like, whatever your favorite movie is, someone hates it. And all the things that you love about it is why they hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Fry 24, chaplains are cool as hell, yeah. Foo Mark, Games Workshop doesn't deserve our money. TTS rip. I don't know. I mean, Games Workshop didn't shut down TTS. TTS shut down TTS. But I wonder if he just kept right on rolling, what would happen? Because he still makes thousands, like $10,000 a month. But I wonder if just life caught up with him, that his career is making a Warhammer show out of Warhammer content.
Right. Yeah, it's complicated.
But
yeah. I don't know.
I suspect, though, he'd be fine if he just kept right on rolling.
I bet so, too. I mean, it's a little different than what some people were doing. I mean, some people were making things that were so good, like, in terms of visual quality, that people thought it was real.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Star Days. If Games Workshop put out a Star Days, they'd be like, yeah, of course that makes sense. But it was just some guy.
Also, they didn't shut down any...
Of course they would buy it.
Games Workshop did not stop anyone's fan films, even though they kind of said that... They didn't say they would, but they said, do not make fan films. But since they said that, people have made more fan films, and they've just been fine. Fully monetized, up and running by the original creators.
Jeez. How much did Games Workshop pay you to say all of that?
Oh, so much money.
Damn. You know, we've been contacted by people. Never Games Workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Never, ever Games Workshop.
Colin Steger, if you were trying to paint the suppressors without your airbrush and use white armor, how would you do it? Probably lots of dry brushing. Jake Dog, they don't have painting tutorials every week. They don't have battle reports every week. They don't have lore every week. They should have one of everything every week. Then it would be worthwhile. Probably just don't have that much money invested.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that they don't have one of everything.
Get these gun barrels all airbrushed before the end of stream. Jake Dog, I like watching the animations, but if they put them out, they should continue a story with the episode every week. Otherwise, it loses rhythm, and I lose interest. This sounds like a a great list of notes to put in an email and send to the Warhammer community team.
Says the shill.
JC, no idea why Games Workshop didn't put the Black Library audiobooks on the service, and while I'm writing, why don't they just give us a bit of animation to go with them?
I was trying to find your comment because I saw it earlier, or because they scroll really fast now, and yeah, they should have all the audiobooks on there, but it's money reason. That's why. It's money. They make a lot of money off the audiobooks.
Yeah, I also wonder if like they have a thing with Audible, because like all the Black Library books are on Audible.
They could potentially, although don't they do the Humble Bundle every once in a while?
They do.
Like what the hell is that? Like how do they? How who gets the right to that?
The Humble and the Bumble.
Yeah.
I only want to watch it. Major Kill put out a fan film 3 days ago. He's still kicking. Huggy Bat, you have been making fan films when I specifically asked you not to? Foomark, they should have just made a better YouTube channel. I think they should have just used their existing YouTube channel. They have the most subscribed, most watched like wargaming content in the world, and they're like, nah. Make a new thing with the weird inputs, and you have to hit yes to watch a thing.
God, the thing that would make me subscribe from Warhammer Plus is that so let's say I'm gonna watch Lore Masters, one of my favorite shows on there, and so I click Lore Master out of the things to watch. Then it has a list on the right-hand side of the episodes. It drives me insane that you can't just click on the episode and it plays. You have to click on the episode you want, and then you have to hit the play button. It should be a double click. You click this twice and you can play, or you click once and it plays. It's insane that it's not like that. That's no video service is like that. Poopy. Ooh, Flipnote Dude at 88. That would be cool if one free audiobook a month with subscription.
That would be cool. I would love that.
Maybe that's what they do, and then they can keep their all their monies from the people that pay Audible. Ominous Mecha, I'm going to pirate the fuck out of the Tau animation when it comes out.
Yeah! The Exodites! really quickly go and run and clean out my airbrush. Give those 1 second for the paint to set, and then I'm gonna do a real special fancy thing.
Oh my gosh. What do you think he's gonna do? I'm scared. I don't know. And again, I think he's gonna pee all over those models. I'm pretty sure. Boo, Mark. 2 Black Library audiobooks every month. Where do I sign? Yeah. I would bet money that more people get the audiobooks than the actual books, just so that you can listen while you paint. And I bet you that's also the reason why it's not on Warhammer Plus, because they'd rather have you pay for it. Ominous Mecha. The Exodite actually looks really good. I hope it has more than 7 frames per sequence. Do you want to hear a secret? I bet that they stick with that style for a lot of stuff, especially in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Corey, well, I can't read actual books anymore. Audio has ruined it for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's Games Workshop for you. Ruining reading.
Yeah. Yeah, before Games Workshop was around, all the kids are reading. All the cool kids are reading.
Exactly. I was saying while you were gone that I think that I bet you they make more sales on the audiobooks than they do on the physical books. Just because it goes hand in hand, the painting while listening to the books. Scoot! Audiobooks are more efficient. You can get much more done.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Although for me, I can't pay attention. One thing at a time. Wesley Favreau, highly recommend Gate of Bones by Andy Clark on Audible. Has anyone read the Gloomspite book? That's what I'm curious about. I don't hear much about it.
The Gloomspite book. Sometimes you gotta gloom your spites.
Exactly. That's what it's called. It's called Gloomspite.
Ominous Mecha, maybe all their content is crap right now because Games Workshop is holding on to their heavy hitters and possibly even taking time to perfect them. What am I saying? Games Workshop being logical and efficient? Disregard. I think all of their stuff is fine right now. I can totally understand why it's not to everyone's taste, but
yeah, I feel like I see why people don't like the like Hammer and Bolter animation. But I feel like in my mind, I've corrected it to be like, oh yeah, this is like, they're trying to do like an 80s cartoon kind of fun thing with this, like a Saturday morning cartoon. And that's why it's not, it's perfect. But I don't know, I think it's fine. It does enough to tell me what's going on.
A little less than 9 minutes left. Here we go!
I I'm scared. Is anyone else as scared as I am about what's gonna happen to those suppressors?
Mm-hmm.
Boo, Mark, how many armies do you possess or have had in the past?
Space Marines, Death Watch, Orcs, Necrons, Gene Stealer Cult,
Grey Knights.
Grey Knights, A Knight.
A Knight. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then you own various kill teams.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't really
lots
count.
of kill teams.
I don't know if that really counts as an army.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the start of an army.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Ben Corey, I want Curse City just for the models. You looked on eBay? People are still selling it on eBay. I don't know if it's for a good price,
Yeah.
but
And I think
Well, I
Games
still
Workshop sells the good guys, just separately.
Got to take a look at that.
I only want to watch it? Yeah, nah. I think it's probably cheap to make a mediocre service with some mediocre content and keep it up for a year or two and make back a decent amount of cash. I guess. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess you're smart to not pay for it then.
Mm-hmm. A good enough consistency of the paint? Oh god, it's so spitty! Oh god, maximum spittiness.
Mirror Cunning Minis, the key to enjoying Hammer Bolter is to be excited like a kid in front of the TV on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Bayer, do you have to airbrush in well-ventilated space? I notice you aren't using a respirator for that. I don't have a lot of space where I paint, which has kept me from buying one. You should wear a respirator. I'm only doing a couple of squirts, really. But it's a good idea. Could I have done this with a brush? Yeah. It would have been a pain in the butt. Although this is kind of a pain in the butt. So we'll see. Maybe it'll work out perfectly on the first try. You gotta try things to do things.
This is true. Alex YT, llama levels of spit. Exactly. Wes Montgomery, I just downloaded the Crude Hounds to print.
Ooh, nice.
Awesome. I wonder how many other people have done that.
Yeah. I mean, he gave us a deal, a discount.
I know. And he just did that for fun. He didn't sponsor the video.
Mm-hmm.
He's just nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we reached out to him and chatted with him a little bit, and he's super cool. and gave a discount. Jacob Wilcox, has it been said already? But Jay, how can we determine the power of the dislikes if there are no dislike counts anymore? Unfair. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And there's 44 of them. I get to see them because I can go into the YouTube studio. You guys can't. You guys are locked out.
Maximus, what brand of paint do you think is the best? I don't know. I think they all have winners and losers. Some colors that are like have amazing coverage and are super vibrant, and some colors that are kind of like, probably should avoid them. Come on. Mix up this yellow faster. Is that good enough? Nope, that's just water.
Flipping up to 88, there better be 128 because that's how many people are here.
That's true.
There should be more. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Yeah, but this is what happens. You know, people. You remove the count, and then people get lazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is still dislike.
Okay, that ought to do it.
Let's see where we're at. 52.
More like 50 poo.
JSE, Hammer Bolter, I thought episode 3, Old Baelai, was good. Gazgul Thraka's rivalry with Commissar Yarrick.
Yeah. That's one of the best ones.
It is one of the best ones. I really like it. And if you want to know our official rating of it, you got to join the Patreon because we actually watched all the Hammer and Bolters.
Yeah.
And we at the very end of watching all of them, all that exists currently. Is there going to be more of them? I don't know.
I don't know.
But we rated them all.
And we watched them all.
Yeah, we did. And yeah. And we watched all. And let's just say you don't. Let's say if you don't have a Warhammer Plus account, you'll understand what we're saying. If you know what I mean. You'll let's say just be able to see it as well.
We're getting close. I give it 50-50. If I take this tape off and it's a mess, or it's crisp and perfect.
Well, it is 10 o'clock.
All right. Well, you guys can see one. I'm gonna do one right now because I don't want to leave it because you should take the paint off soon while the paint's still setting up. So here we go. Let me make sure everything is good and in focus. Ooh, did I get yellow on his foot? No, I didn't. I did a good job. All right. Ooh, it looks like it worked really, really well. Let me get this stuff off too.
Hot damn.
Yeah, I'd say that worked. I'd say that worked really, really well. It gives me a nice silly candy cane gun.
Amazing.
Woo!
Well, there you have it, folks.
Yeah.
And on that delightful note, we're gonna go to Betty Bye.
Mm-hmm.
We had a video already out this week, so make sure you go watch that video. We have 3 more videos coming. Two normal videos on Wednesday and Friday, and then we have a Patreon exclusive on Saturday, and we have a Patreon live stream after our normal live stream, and that's actually a call-in stream, and on Friday as well. And This is a call-in stream where you can actually call in and chat with us, which is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you better join the Patreon. Oh wait, Wes Montgomery, any advice on where to find the best STLs? On our Patreon as well. We have a bunch of train STLs. That's perfect timing. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. So join us for that.
Yes, we will. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And stream